Okay, so now let's see how to slice the data frames. Okay, so we have seen that iris database, iris data set. Now we will slice that down. Um, so let's write iris. Okay, now the slicing is done purely same as a list, but if the list is a single dimensional, then you basically pass vector in as an index, and then you can slice the sequence from which to which you want the stored data in a list. We do same in a data frame, just the difference is here we have row and column specifically. So what we will do is in an index column with this comma separation, left side will write the slicing that we want in row. So let's say if you want a row from 3 to 5, okay, and column we want 2 to 4. So this is how we have sliced the frame into the portion where we are receiving the 3 to 5 row of 2 to 4 column. So okay, let's see what result it gives. So here if you can see, we are getting the result of column row number 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and sepal width and petal length and petal width. These are the column 2, 3 and 4. You can confirm it. So this is column number 2, 3 and 4. So this is how we slice the data frame. So what we have done over here, we have done nothing but we have just passed vector instead of one vector for a one-dimensional list. This data frame you can consider a two-dimensional list where the size of column vector, length of the column vector are same. So what we have done is for a one dimension we have passed one vector, for other dimension we have passed other vector as an index. Okay, we can do one more thing. If you remember, we have passed an array of true or false. Okay, so yes, we can also pass the array of true and false over here. Before that, let's learn one another thing, that we can also call an attribute by its name. Okay, so when you print $sign after the data frame name, the list of attributes that could be you could be accessing will pop up, and well, you can select from that. So species we have. So species, let's say which species we want. Let's say we want Satosa. So when I'll hit enter, well, I have a array of true or false. Okay, so let's save this thing and set array. Okay. Then what I'm doing is I'm again slicing this iris. Now when I'm accessing the left side of comma, I'm doing the operation with all rows. If in the right side, I'm doing with the column. So here I'll put the set vector, which is basically a logic vector of the same length as iris. Okay, and let's see what result it gives. So if you can see, the result over here is only Satosa. Why? Because for the species Satosa only, the result will be true. Okay, so for these row only, the corresponding element in a set vector will be true, else all will be false. So that's why it returns only the element for which the corresponding vector we have passed as index contains true. Okay, so that's why we have this slice data frame with us. We can use now as a second parameter. As a second parameter, we can use another type of true false array for column as well. So let's say for column, we have 5 column. We don't want to print the first column false. We want to print the second column true. We want to print the third column true. We don't want to print sorry, it's a fourth column, okay, and not fifth. Let's print fifth one, okay. So second, third, and fifth column we want to print. Let's see what do we get. Okay, so second, third, and fifth column we are printing. Okay. Well, what happens if we are using a numerical vector over here? So let's use 2 to 3. Okay. So when we are using numerical vector, it basically 2 to 4. Sorry, yeah, sorry, 2 to 3. It's 2 to 3. Okay. So 2 to 3 basically contains 2 and 3 only. So second and third column will be printed over here. All right. Okay. So now let's talk about the return type which data frame gives us. So if we see the class of the result we just got, this class is a data frame. Okay. And if we want any a specific kind of vector, not the generalized data type, so what we have to do, that we can do by doing that double comma thing, sorry, double bracket thing. Okay, so if we want iris, let's say 3 again, and find class it's character. It should be numeric, but I think we have defined that as a characters explicitly. That's why it's showing the class as a character. All right. Okay. So that was all about slicing the data frame. Well, you can also do something like this. Here we have used that 2 to 3 or whatever column we want. You can use separately, that after those true array compiles and all the Satosa rows are written, and among those rows, if you want only let's say 2 to 3 rows, so what you can do is you can again after that write 2 to 3, and then you will get second and third row from this result. So what it does internally is till this point it returns a data frame. So for let's say our platform, this the shaded part itself is a data frame. It's considered as an unnamed data frame, but as the rule suggests, after data frame, the opening and closing bracket, and if you pass vector, it consider it as an index. So this syntax is basically valid from the R's perspective. Okay, so it returns the second and third row of this frame. Okay.